Now, we shift our focus to art that brings about change in the society. Ijeoma Okochi is a multidisciplinary artist exploring the intersection between art, fashion, and social causes, with works focusing on storytelling, centering on women, girls, and young people, addressing critical issues such as health, climate change, economic empowerment, gender-based violence, and the empowerment of the youth. She shares more on her creativity and art on our Spotlight segment. Please enjoy.
My art is centered around fashion for social change. It covers areas such as gender-based violence, fashion sustainability, and being eco-conscious. So I think it's more like aligning my passion with purpose, or my creativity with purpose. I feel like I've been gifted with the art or the gift of storytelling, making films, creative direction. But I always wonder, like, how can I put this to good use? How can I leave a legacy, that would encourage critical thinking, encourage compassion amongst people, question stereotypes that are harmful against vulnerable populations, or just people in general. And so my art tends to focus on certain social issues like health, equity, gender-based violence, specifically sexual violence or harassment or abuse against women and girls. It also focuses on issues such as sickle cell disease, because obviously it's a Black disease, it's an African disease. And it focuses on reducing waste and just ensuring that, the younger generation to come are more environmental conscious.
Well, you reported you were attacked. We just need to establish the facts about what happened. So you said you were raped by 2 men on your way home. Just like that, without any provocation. I see. Now let me ask you, what were you wearing?
Clothes.
So it's not a lot of interest in those issues, as you just mentioned. There's a lot of appetite for really funny content, not too serious things, content that most people don't necessarily need to exercise a lot of critical thinking or question their own prejudices or just look internally. And so I don't necessarily have a lot of engagement or following on that, which is fine, because obviously these are very sensitive issues, right?
Like fashion choices.
However, I found that I do have a following or an audience that are very passionate about these things, and are looking to collaborate with me or partner with me in using my art as a tool for advocacy. So yes, there is the general mainstream media, content creation on social media is more funny and very easygoing, very breezy, very short, and something that you don't necessarily need to engage in. That's not my art, that's not my style. But I'm trying to build a community of women and men, and just general in people who have vested interest in this same topic and see how we can form, collaborate, and just push change and drive this messaging as far as we can.
T-shirt and jeans are basic everyday style, but we're gonna dress it up from 0 to 5. Look one, real simple, roll up them sleeves, and look cool, edgy, snazzy, just like a breeze. Look two, tuck in your tees, snatch that waist with a belt, define with ease. Look three, check it, accessorize, earrings, sunglasses, hats, come on please memorize. Four, level up and layer for that extra swagger, you know by now.
Fashion is, I've always been a lover of fashion. I'm a fashion enthusiast. I love to dress up. But I saw fashion beyond aesthetics and consumerism. I see fashion as a language of self-expression, of culture and identity, right? But I also see that it's a tool for me to reach people. We all wear clothes, everybody. I think we can agree that we have one thing in common, we dress up. But how can I tell a story and center fashion as the catalyst for change? And that's why I decided to pivot from fashion. For example, my first film was called What Were You Wearing? And it was looking to challenge harmful stereotypes that a woman or a girl's fashion choices, or even anybody's fashion choices, serve as justification to be sexually abused or harassed, right? And so those are the angles that I take when telling stories from a fashion perspective. When you look at the fashion sustainability angle to my work, I educate younger generations in government secondary schools on how to upcycle old outfits. So we reduce waste in that way. It sparks creativity and enables these younger generations to be more eco-conscious. It's very rewarding. It's difficult because, these are sensitive issues that I tend to address through filmmaking and storytelling. However, when I do release a film or a video and I get 1 or 2 or 3 people walk up to me and tell me, thank you, you've told my story in a way that I don't think I could have been able to articulate, or having a man tell me, I feel a little bit ashamed of myself and I feel like, I should have a different thought process concerning issues like this, then that makes me sleep well at night. And that makes me feel like, these messages can be cascaded by 1, 2, 3 people whose minds have been changed.